Plus, I think canonically the only times Ganon's like died was at the hands of the Master Sword anyways. Like, I'm not sure if he can be killed without the Master Sword.
Well, yeah, I think that's the whole gimmick. Like, he's always reincarnated, so you can't say you kill him forever, but like,
Oh, I mean, a lot of the
he's, like,
games he
dead.
gets sealed away, like Ocarina of
Right,
Time. But then
right, it's not like kill.
there's a handful of times, like Wind Waker, where he gets outright killed.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas Akuma, he actually has like a devastating technique known as the Raging Demon, where he'll just come up to you and he'll attack you to the point where like there's a good chance your soul may actually be gone.
Right.
Very few have survived it.
Does Ganondorf have a soul?
Allegedly. he seemed a bit more like human-esque in Wind Waker. Knowing how calm he was before like going batshit insane.
Yeah, I mean, by Breath of the Wild, I'm not sure there's any soul remaining.
No, not even. We'll see how it is in Breath of the Wild 2, whatever.
Yeah,
what it is that to call it.
He already went batshit insane in that game. So I want to see how Breath of the Wild 2 is going to address things with him.
Well, I think Breath of the Wild implied he was basically a mindless, like, destruction. Like, he didn't even have any, like...
Yo, 112 with the raid, thank you.
Any semblance of, like... I don't want to say free will. It probably had free will. But, like, any semblance of, like, a person left. He was just death and destruction.
Yeah. Oh, you were playing Blaster 0. Nice. Hope you enjoyed that one too.
Nice.
Yeah, hey there, 112.
It's underground, right?
Yes. I think it mostly hangs out underground.
Yeah, I'm just like, I was also just picking up some buffs on the way. How's the way, Gilligan? What's up?
Yeah, I'm still just grabbing my buffs.
Right, I am...
And now...
Just got done getting your ass kicked in Blaster Master Zero Destroyer mode. Yeah, I still got to go back to that game. I'm probably gonna start over and stream it at some point. Because there's 3 of them now, so I got to do that.
They're
Steel Assault.
Yeah. All right. See, like, I remember the last time I played that game was like during the last Steam Game Festival.
Yeah, and now it's coming to Switch. It's coming out on the 28th.
That's good. That's good.
That game looks
I probably pick it up on Steam. I had a really fun time playing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, which game?
There's this game called Steel Assault. There was like a demo of it on Steam a few months ago.
I saw you shall share something earlier about it that had some footage.
Yeah.
Right.
It's actually from the same developers that are working on the upcoming Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah, Tribute.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been big on beat 'em ups, but I did like Ninja Turtles, and I did have fun when we did Scott Pilgrim. So maybe I should at least give it a look.
Yeah.
I'm guessing on PC they might have a demo. They haven't removed it already. Like it had a really good demo. Also, Raphalos is here.
Oh yeah. Destroyer mode is no joke. All enemies are weak to one type of weapon and immune to everything else. Plus the upgrades don't do anything, but must be collected to achieve 100% completion. I'll definitely look into that when I do the Blaster Master Zero game. I gotta do that.
Yeah, I have the first 2 games. I don't have 0-3.
Yeah, I have all 3. I only tried out the second to see how it was.
I did a demo of the first one, and I liked it, and I get busy. There's so many games.
Yeah.
It was no fault of the game. I enjoyed the demo.
But what I played at 0-1, it's really good.
Right.
It's just when I played, I only got the bad ending.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
I think you have to get the bad ending to get the good ending, and I gotta go back.
It's one of those cases.
I know where it's going. I mean, it was a pretty well done game. So I can understand the excitement, especially if it's going to Switch.
It's always good to be excited about a lot of really good games. There's just too many games coming out.
All right.
There's always. I mean, even in 2020 when it was slow, there was still just a little too many for me to keep up with. Mainly indie games at that point.
Yeah. But for me, this year there's like way more.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm back to being very overwhelmed with trying to keep up with games and having to make choices. I got Tales of Arise last week, and I haven't touched it yet.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I heard that Tales of Arise.
I'll have to say it's pretty good.
All right, and 112 says you do not have to get the bad ending to get the good ending. Good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's because I just messed up somewhere along the way.
God, the deviation on this
Hiccups.
bow gun.
Oh, no, you don't.
I just got here, and he already left.
Yeah.
He did get assaulted by 2 other monsters, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
well-
what happened.
Well, I'm gonna pick up some drops, and then I'm gonna head my way over to where it's going now.
All right.
The deviation is so bad on this gun that with the like rapid fire shot, it looks like I'm just doing a spread effect.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
All I know
deviation
is-
on these are the worst.
All I know is I'm really
yeah.
hoping that one data mine is true because I really want to get Rush as my Paladin.
Oh, fire.
I just want them to start supporting this as much as they're supporting Stories 2.
Oh yeah.
I think Stories 2 has had 3 updates so far, and I think there's already 2 more announced. But
Right.
All right. So you need to get every item and upgrade to get the good ending. Okay. And then like
Oh, that's how it works.
as far as Rush goes, 112 says it's true. Okay. Because I know you do have sources. So yeah.
Ow.
I just want to get some Palico skins. Like I really hope we get Mega Man or Proto Man or even like X and Zero.
I want the kind of fake support that the 3DS titles had, where it wasn't
Yeah.
real because it was already all in the game, but like constant crossover characters and stuff. But I also want like more updates of monsters like World had.
Oh yeah.
Right. I want like Monster Hunter 4, Monster Hunter crossover support.
September 27th. Oh, nice.
Have to be careful.
That's actually really soon.
Wait, which game?
Oh, September.
Oh,
Rush. I
for,
think.
for Rush as a Paladin skin.
Wow,
Oh,
and they
oh.
haven't even announced it yet. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's apparently like because like there was a data mine. There was like even a picture of it that someone found.
Right.
I still have a love-hate relationship with data mines. I
Yeah,
kind of would like to
Yeah.
be
I know.
surprised, but
it's
At
like
the same time, information is like out there, and people want it. Like people want the information now.
yeah, and it's like, and they've had multiple Mega Man skins before, so
yeah.
Mm.
I
Of
imagine
course.
they could do a Mega Man armor set for like Gunner, but I'm worried it might look kind of weird with the like
Yeah.
proportions.
what I would like is the Switch Act set that where it's 0, and you would have like the Z Saber. I would use that. If it's a regular sword, I would still use that because that's what I would like to use.
Mm. Oh. It's Oh. Oh, I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
I just realized what was happening now.
Should I just hit the wall or attack the monster here?
I mean, it's up to you.
It's you. The more monster damage,
I-
the better. But, like,
Honestly,
like this kind of
I would hit the monster, but then when the meters fill, I'd run into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did the Mounted Punisher for mine when I was Raphalos.
I mounted Punisher 2, but the mounted Punisher of these Omnicats is kind of crappy because it just puts it to sleep.
Right.
Trying to find a good wall to go to. Nope.
I'm getting all this free material.
He's leaving
that-
anyways.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody's leaving.
Yep. No, but 112, that's what I really want. Like just having the Zero costume with the Z Saber acting as like one of the weapons.
Right.
I'd like a Wolf Link dog armor set.
That'd be nice. I would also like Breath of the Wild Link. Actually, multiple links, like Breath of the Wild.
Didn't
Wild Princess.
didn't they do a Toon Link armor set for the cat?
I think so.
Don't think so.
I don't know.
I might be. I might.
No,
be,
they definitely did because they gave a one of the like bonus cats they gave out, which had a Triforce skill.
It was probably either in 4 Ultimate
It was
or in
it was
Generation.
for Ultimate.
Oh, it's for Ultimate? Oh,
Yeah, I remember it now. There was that. There was Tom Nook and Isabel.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
it Tom Nook?
Yeah,
Was it Tom Nook?
in there.
No, it was Mr. Rossetti and Isabel, right?
Oh god, they made a Mr. Rossetti skin. That's actually amazing. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, and they had the Mario and Luigi. That was like the first crossover one they ever did.
Yeah, that one I do remember.
Yeah, that made sense to be one of the first ones they did.
That and the Mega Man crossovers.
Oh yeah. I think they did Ryu and Ken at some point.
They did at least Ryu for World. I don't remember if they did.
Yeah.
And World had like both Resident Evil and
World had a
Right.
Resident Evil themed like fight
Did they have any?
with the zombie
What?
effect.
Oh wow. Did they have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
Devil May Cry characters?
not characters, but they did have like what was it like? What's the word I'm looking for? Like taunts and stuff like that. Like they had like Dante's like gun taunt where you use all the guns, just like fire a bunch of them like in the air.
Yeah, I would actually like that. Like having some Devil May Cry skins, like having Dante, Virgil, like
Hero.
Nero, or even that character V, I believe, from 5, which I still have to
Right.
play that, but I still have to play everything after 1.
Everything leading up to 5.
Yeah, so 2 is next.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you could play DMC 1.
I wouldn't mind some crossover fights again. This World had the Behemoth from Final Fantasy 14, I believe.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And-
that was true.
And then it had a Leshen from Witcher 3.
From The Witcher 3, yeah.
And then the Resident Evil one, which wasn't a full thing from it, but they changed one of the Elder Dragons so that it had a zombie effect. That it could
Right.
inflict.
Alright, I'll see you later, Gilligan. No problem. I'll see you, man. Alright, I feel like this thing's like close to dying or anything. I've been finding shots into it.
I mean, I've used almost all of my freeze ammo in it, so.
Twitter kept asking me if I wanted to update, and I'm like, no, not now. Not Twitter, Windows.
Windows.
I don't know why my brain defaults to Twitter for whatever reason.
I mean, thank goodness it's not doing its thing where it just randomly decides, oh, I'm gonna update now. Screw what you're doing.
It's like, you know what? It's like, you know what? Fuck it. You're gonna upgrade right now. Like, I don't care what you're doing. Like, you know, it's upgrade time.
All right, 112. Thanks for the rating. You go enjoy your meal. You have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, one on two.
Bye, Max. Bye, Max.
All right, take care. All right.
But,
in the meantime,
but yeah, I mean, I've never had that happen while I was streaming, but I have had that happen while I'm doing stuff, and then just suddenly the computer's like, oh, update time. It's like, you
Yeah.
could have asked me.
Or sometimes if I forget to ask it, I'm like, oh, I set it for this time, and then the time comes and I forget. Like, oh, right.
I never like schedule
Like,
it for a
like,
time.
I never said it for like during the stream time, but like, there's sometimes where I'll be up late. I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm just like watching whatever, and then it's like suddenly 2 a.m. It's like, oh, stream, you got to upgrade now. I was like, oh, right. I did set it for like, you know, off peak times.
oh yeah, yeah. You put it off peak times, and then they're just gonna be like, they want you to update immediately.
Yeah. They've been better like warning, but like before they were very adamant about like when it's time for them to when it's time for it to upgrade, they will take up your whole attention,
Oh yeah.
and it's leaving.
Bye, bullet. Watch you swerve out into the sky at a curve that should not physically be possible.
Ooh, scorched ore. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's gotta be at least like close to death somewhat.
Yeah. All right, so I'm moving through.
And maybe it is a Hunter rank 7 monster, so it has a fair amount of health.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna continue hitting some exhaust shots into it to try to slow it down.
All right, I'm gonna go and heal. I'm gonna need it.
I threw it up dust alive just in case.
You did what?
I threw it on like a life powder, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
It's just remembering my habits from like Monster Hunter World.
Yeah. Oh god. We got this.
Yeah,
Come on, die already.
this gun has a negative affinity, so I put a skill on it that makes it so sometimes when it gets a negative crit, it does more damage.
All right, do you want to kill or you want to capture? Because
We want to kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill.
All right, kill. Okay, cool.
There's a bad chance of the what was it that he did?
The glow god, I believe, is the.
Yeah. I got a little bit.
All right, cool. We'll do that.
I hit with paralysis so I can like stop it. Got it.
Let's attack.
Okay, all my rounds into that thing.
Ah,
Shit.
Easy, what are you doing down there?
I think I fell down here by accident.
I was wondering why it wanted to go down there.
I have no idea.
He likes me.
All I know is all that matters to me right now is we're gonna go get him.
Well, this is fine. I have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin.
Oh, now it's too far. I have to come down here.
I'm using my skills for the wire bug.
Man, the fire blight's really eating at my health. Getting fire blighted.
Come on, die already.
That and I keep getting webbed, and it's just annoying.
There, shot in the face. Back up.
Get down here, Spider-Man.
No, I'm not gonna die to this thing.
No, you're not.
It's of life.
I had us temporarily stunning.
There it is.
And that's
Finally.
Woo, okay.
All right.
Now
Took
hopefully
a long time to die.
Hopefully
I
you
hope I
get-
the parts I need.
hopefully you get most of the stuff you need. I don't think you get it all in one go, but hopefully you get most of it, so
yeah.
we only need one more run maybe.
All right.
You'll
Got a
get your
carapace. Another carapace, so that's 5 out of 5 for one of the for the Greaves.
I got three.
And Shark
three
Claw.
carapace.
All right, so it didn't drop glow gut for me just yet.
It still has a, I believe, a
It's a chance.
60% chance for breaking its gut, which I couldn't tell if it
Okay.
broke, but the carving's like
Right.
14%. I think it was.
Right. All right. I guess we'll only have to hope that that everything's all good. Goodness. Now it's only about almost 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a fair length for an endgame fight.
Mm-hmm. Quest complete. All right. Yep, I got 2 glow guts.
Nice. Got both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Good stuff. That's
let
some
me
good
go-
stuff right there.
All right. Let me go make the armor and see what else I need. All right. That's good.
Are we gonna switch to the Almudron for this one now?
Hang on, hang on. I'll check just in case.
Yeah, let's check.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we're alternating or just doing all of one and then all of the other.
Well, I just wanna...
Alright, Forge. Alright, I can make.
Yeah, I don't like how hard he was to stun Dragon. I don't like how hard it was either.
We still need the silk.
Need the
Okay.
silk?
Yeah,
Is that all you need?
Time to go.
silk. Well, silk and monster broth. That's all I really need. So maybe I got like look out for those bugs.
The silk is...
The two things like
I mean-
Kadaki silk and Arachnoid silk. So the little
Oh,
Little
do you
Arachnoids.
need Rachna Kadaki or just the Arachnoid silk?
both actually, because like for the Iron Guards I need Kadaki silk. That and the
Okay,
that.
well,
For-
the
for
Rag
the man
Radna
and,
Kadaki silk is fairly common drop. 80% if you
Right.
break the legs, 30% for breaking the head. And then you can get it from carving and capturing and everything. Just everything gives it.
Alright, so break everything.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh,
but the
Sweet.
little... The Arachnoids... I mean, probably just kill the Arachnoids.
mm.
I'm wondering what the drop rate is.
Yeah.
Stone.
It's 53% for the silk from the Arachnoids.
Alright. Alright. Oh, I like how it's like a pretty solid looking dress.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So you want to do your quest again, or do you want me to do mine, Silver? Because I'm fine with either way.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do mine. Like,
Is
I
this
don't mind like grinding.
Yeah.
I don't mind grinding a bit more for it.
Okay. So... Alright, I'll just wait till one pops up.
let me
Pop up right now.
just load out. There we go. The
There we go.
but no, yeah, the armor set, the female armor set for the Rachna Kadaki looks pretty nice. I had it black, so it was kind of like a goth style.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's
I have
like
to kill it more with not fire. Yep.
yeah. For me, it's purple to like max my my characters like purple accents.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've been able to keep it consistent with my old well, pretty much it's been consistent with like my last like 2 Monster Hunter characters from like Generations Ultimate and World.
Yeah.
Technically Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, but like it's been a long time since I last played that.
Yeah, same.
There.
Ready when you guys are.
Just a second. Change layer.
Also, probably should have gotten like more Snapple tea because like I just finished that raspberry tea I had here. Or that, or got a water. Would have been
And-
nicer too.
I need to switch back to the gun. Oops.
I'm gonna have to make sure that the multi-link's like auto posting.
Did I load out properly? Yeah. I actually just realized I
Just a bit more.
want to see if I can really quickly upgrade this.
Mhm.
Welcome. Looking for something new or an upgrade? Leave it to me. Excellent.
There we go.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, I'm trying to get this taken care of really quick. Oops.
Yes. Let's see. So I'm just at this point. I'm just waiting until when you guys are ready.
What can I do?
Yeah.
Aye.
I'm just really quickly, I want to actually switch to a different armor set
So what can I
that's
help you
better
Okay.
for gunning, because we're actually fighting stuff that I want to increase my DPS and stuff.
with? Piece of cake.
Yeah, the faster it goes down, the better for all of us.
Oh yeah.
But switching to it, I realized this one wasn't upgraded as much. So let me just
Alright.
check. What is my defense now?
I like wearing my my Good Boys and Girls or Smash for Good Boys and Girls T-shirt. I haven't worn this in a while. Like, yeah. Well, I just realized like now, like fucking the camera's like made
Yeah,
by,
I was wearing
by Riot.
I'm just wearing my Super Metroid shirt.
Right? Didn't freaking some call Johnny start like a Metroid marathon now?
Yeah, he did. He just started Metroid.
Right. I have in my watch later.
Yeah. 8.
Plus, I think like last night I was watching Anti's like Wario Land video.
I gotta get back to watching Andrew. I haven't been watching his stuff lately.
I've been on and off, but like sometimes like he drops like videos every now and again. But he's done stuff for like the Mario and Donkey Kong series, and now it's like he's on like WarioWare.
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
talks about like the series and also like what was it? He talked about like Wario Land and also Master of Disguise,
Oh, Master
Wario
Disguise.
World.
Yeah. I never played Wario Master Disguise. I've heard it was kind of meh.
Meh. Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
yeah,
Hey,
I'm saying,
Keyblade.
he was saying that he was surprised to hear that people actually did actually like the game. So he wants to give it like a fresh look to see if it was like is pretty good.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was like the best one in the series, but I had fun with it. Like,
Right. And I had Wario Land 4, at least 12. Well, because like the ambassador program, that's a 3DS, I have it there.
Yeah, I have that. I have it on there. Because but it's like if I were to stream WarioWare, the original one, I'm
Mhm.
probably gonna have to do it somewhere else because I don't want to do it on my 3DS because I have some pretty good records I don't want to erase.
Right. But there's one thing I forgot I did but then someone wrote a book on game design focusing like Wario Land 4, and I bought like ages ago, like an ebook.
tell me when Dragon's
It was-
ready, because he's
It
not
was-
ready
it was
up.
pretty good.
All
Yeah,
right.
as I say,
You ready, Dragon?
Alright, Dragon's
Oh,
ready.
there we go. Okay.
Alright, cool, everyone's ready.
I think my
Yeah.
armor should be good enough now. I didn't max it out, but it's...
Mhm.
Keyblade says that he likes Master Disguise. The only struggle was getting the time trials done and getting the chests.
But like,
What-
again, I've only played like not too many of the Wario Land games. Cause I remember the first one, the third one on the Game Boy Color 4. But like, I don't think I remember playing 2.
I believe I've
remember
played
being
all
big.
of them.
One
I
used
think
to
two
own-
two is on Virtual Console, wasn't it?
Well, technically, there's a Wario Land 2 that was like on Game Boy, and
Yeah.
Wario Land kind of like its own thing. They don't consider it as like a sequel.
Do you mean the Virtual Boy one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's the only one I haven't played then.
Yeah, I haven't played that one.
Because there's Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, and then Mario Land 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how like the Mario Land series became the Wario Land series.
Yeah, I used to own the first one and it disappeared. I don't know what happened to it.
Mhm.
2 I've rented. 3 I've rented, but my brother played it more than I did. He beat the game. I didn't.
Mhm.
I was too busy playing Pokemon Trading Card Game, which I rented and I later got my own copy.
Right.
I've
That's
never
good.
I've never beaten that, but I had it on the Game Boy and I got it on Virtual Console.
I remember playing it like not so long ago. Like I know a friend of mine that had TCG, and then also when I was like doing a lot of emulation back then, I played it a good amount.
If
Yeah.
it ends up being on the Switch Online service, I want to
Yeah,
this
I'll
time
really
finally
want that.
beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it has a good shot. Same thing with Pokemon Pinball
Pokemon Pinball.
and Pokemon Puzzle Challenge.
Yeah, the Pokemon spin-offs have a higher chance. I don't think the mainline ones are
mainline
out
ones.
of the question.
If
Be-
they do, they would likely have to, I feel like they'd like to make a gimmick out of it, where like, oh, you can like transfer it to Pokemon Home or something.
Yeah, that's why I think it's possible, because they did that with Virtual Console.
They'll probably make it so that they're going to disable allowing you to save.
That's what I'm here,
Because-
by the way.
because they want because if they allow you to save in Pokemon, like make a save state or whatever, then what's gonna happen is people are gonna try to like put the Pokemon in Pokemon Home, then go back to the save and do that exploit. And
Right,
Pokemon
just
Company
acquiring them.
doesn't want that, like making clones.
Right. I was I'm alone here. Oh crap.
No holding back.
Lucky
They
life.
don't, but there's always ways to get clones. Yeah, it was a lucky life. I'm not gonna really chase it though.
Thanks,
I'm at the
Dragon.
point where I'll just make the Pokemon myself. Like, yeah. Like I don't mind. It's like I'll breed Pokemon so people don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I just want them to make like competitive team making a bit less time consuming with IV
Right.
breeding, and EVs they've slowly made better, but
Yeah, like
still, I just want it to be a quick, easy thing. It should be at this point. There's no
It's like
reason to make it.
it's like, yeah, it's like every generation they just keep making it a lot easier and easier, and this is something that, like, it's like, it's a matter of like I've been hearing that the majority of the people that they're against the changes, like there were people against the changes, but there were mostly people who said, "Oh, I've worked hard for this so many generations, and now people are just having easier time." And I'm like, if anything, no,
It's-
I'm the opposite. No,
It's not working harder though. It's spending more time.
Right.
Most of competitive team building is not working hard. It's not a difficulty thing. It's a time consuming thing.
That was great.
yeah, and one person I used to know that I'm not friends with anymore said that it's rewarding, and I'm like, no, you know what rewarding is? Actually winning matches and legitimately.
Right.
I'm fine with
Just chasing for, like, cheating stuff.
I'm fine with cosmetic stuff like shinies being something that you do have to spend a lot of time to get, because that's just a badge of honor. That's not a essentially a bar you have to reach to play competitively.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Honestly, to me, I feel like every generation, shinies have been losing its luster more.
Which
and
is
more.
why they added a separate type of shiny now.
Right. My realisms have like definitely gone down over the years.
Yeah, there was someone on Twitter who recently got like a shiny Dynasty.
Oh yeah, they got the authentic one or whatever.
It was the authentic
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It was Agent V.
Yeah, it was V who got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that post. That was like good on them. That's
Yeah,
some
yeah, they got
dedication.
it.
Yeah. And she was like grinding a lot for it. I remember like stopping by to say hey, like while she was in the middle of her shiny grinding.
Yeah.
Good for her. That probably I mean I saw
It took a long
I
time.
saw she posted. It took a long time. I think it took over a year. Is that she said in the post?
Yeah, something along those lines.
It's like, for me, like, I'm at the point where, like, unless the exploit is easy, I try not to go for shinies like that anymore. If they pop up, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, I like being surprised with the shiny. I don't have the patience for like breeding for a shiny or anything.
Like, I remember doing a stream, like, I was doing, like, a raid battle stream, and then all of a sudden a shiny Choodle randomly popped up, and I was just shocked.
But I will say one of my most prized Pokemon is a shiny, but it's not a shiny that I got myself. Because Malamar is my favorite Pokemon line because I love Squid. And my old roommate, after learning that, ended up, without telling me, spent like a weekend just breeding to get a shiny Inkay to give me. And so, like, it was super nice, and that was back in X and Y. I've transferred it forward ever since because I don't want to lose that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But there's to me, there's also just a lower level of sentimentality there. It's like I would have never done that myself, but that was
Yeah.
super nice that he did that.
Keyblade says that the hardest shiny for him was a shiny Articuno and Ultra Moon. Spent like half a year trying to hunt it.
Oh yeah, shiny legendaries can be big pain. Oh god, oh god.
Let's forget Vesperi trying to get a shiny Oshawott in like black and white.
Did he
Yeah.
get the Oshawott?
Do you want times that he restarted? Just trying to start with one.
Did he get the Oshawott? Because I stopped in one of the streams of that where he was doing that.
Alright.
I remember like seeing somebody playing Pokemon. I want to say it was Gold or Silver. I'm not sure which one, but same generation anyway. Like Crystal wasn't out. Like I think Crystal was out. I'm not sure. But they started a new save file, and then what happened was, there was a shiny that popped up in one of the tutorial stuff where like how to catch a Pokemon,
Right.
Yeah.
and he was so pissed because he wanted it, but it happened to pop up with the tutorial.
The tutorial, because you can't have those.
I've seen a similar thing happen to another person in Ruby and Sapphire, and the character Wally, like there was like a tutorial catching a Pokemon, and he was trying to catch a Routes, and it was a shiny Routes.
Did he keep the shiny Ralphs? Like when you fight him later, did he still have a shiny?
No, it actually wasn't shiny anymore.
Well, that's the biggest
Wow.
slap in the
That's-
face.
Yeah, that is.
He was angry.
Like at least if it kept at that, you'd be able to see it every time and be like, wow, that was a thing. But like,
That's
no,
wow.
it's just
Right.
lost now.
No, it just reminds you of disappointment.
He eventually got himself a shiny Routes because he spent a weekend trying to hunt it down, and he managed to get it. It took about like 12 or so hours just to get it, but he got it.
I honestly didn't know shinies existed until Gen like 4 or 5. Like obviously I knew about Red Gyarados, but I didn't know that was a thing for like all Pokemon. They had an alternate color since Gen 2.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't super involved in the community, so I just didn't know. And then
I didn't
the
really
first
understand it until, like Gen 5, I think I'll say.
the first shiny I ever found on my own though, and it was complete accident, is a what's it, Spinda.
Oh, Spinda, yeah.
Shiny Spinda's so ugly, it's like a puke green.
It's one of
Yeah.
the worst shinies, and also one of the worst ones to actually get.
Yeah, I was just like, of all my things for my first shiny, this has to be it. I've transferred it since because it was my first shiny, but I'm a little annoyed that that was my first shiny. On the upside, because of the random like patterns they have, it's incredibly unique, but it looks ugly.
Yeah.
And due to an inside joke with a friend that I was talking to when I caught it, it's named Mrs. Boggy as a reference to Banjo-Kazooie.
For me, my first shiny was a Kadabra in Crystal, and then I'm not counting shiny Gyarados because you can easily get that. But like finding one on my own, but it just randomly popped up.
Yeah, I mean, I've caught like maybe 4 or 5 shinies in Sword and Shield, but that's because the DLC, the raid dens, the odds are so much higher. They're like 1 in 70 or something.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you can't control what is going to appear in the dens, so you can't farm for anything specific. But
To this day, I still haven't gotten the DLC, but I want to.
it's fun. It's really fun as a multiplayer thing, and then of course there's the boosted shiny rate, which you can't pick what you get, but sometimes something will just be shiny. And, like I have a shiny, what's it called, Phalanx, that I got
Oh
there.
god, that one.
Which, that was kind of cool. Phalanx is a weird Pokemon, but I appreciate
It
it.
is. Yeah. I have plenty of shinies. I even got some shiny legendaries, some of which I got. Others, I got from like Wonder Trade or Surprise Trade, and I'm wondering like how many of those shinies that I got from
Are
Wonder
legit.
Trade or Surprise are hacked.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the thing. I'd immediately worry that it was it's not legit. Like I wouldn't use it in anything online.
Like I got a shiny 6 IV. Bullshit, that sucks.
Really, I died in midair.
Like I got a shiny 6 IV legendary, and I'm like, okay, that's definitely hacked. Nice try.
I died in midair because I wire bugged the other way, but I still got hit. So as I landed, I think I got like killed instantly.
I ended up getting a shiny perfect Ivy Ditto, I think in Gen 5 from somebody online, and I'm sure it's very likely hacked, but it helps breeding.
Yeah,
And it makes legit Pokemon, so...
there was like a wait. Why am I attacking this thing? Because I actually got a shiny 6 IV Japanese Ditto, and
Oh yeah, this one's Japanese too.
yeah, and I ended up cloning it because there was like a cloning glitch in X and Y, and then I was just passing it along to people, just so that everybody could have like their own, and because not only was it great for breeding, but also there was the whole Masuda method where you
Yeah,
get IVs and all that.
yeah.
Chinese, I wanted to try to get a crack on doing that. I got in a few Chinese from breeding with the Japanese Ditto.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, nice. Ooh, I just took a whole other route to find you guys.
Oh, it's already gone.
I just got we just got here.
I just
It just got here.
I didn't get up. I didn't get off the.
It didn't decide to stay here very long.
It doesn't know.
No, I just drifted. I'm like, nope.
It just doesn't know how to make up its own mind.
Oh, the start of the show. Ow.
Oh my god. My first ever shiny was a shiny Golbat and Diamond, and a week later I caught a shiny Bellsprout, and I felt like my luck was at its peak. Wow. Wow, Keyblade.
Oh yeah, the shiny spin I caught was in Omega Ruby. That's where I got it. That my first shiny. That's how long it took me to...
There was a video I was watching one time. I don't know if it's still up, but there was this one guy who, like at the time, like he had those horde battles in X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and there were multiple shinies in the same horde, and he just had to pick the one he wanted.
Right.
Like he felt bad having to knock down 2 of them.
Yeah, that's still pretty good odds though.
Oh, that sounds like the definition of a first world problem to me.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta pick which shiny to keep.
Oh no, I got too many shinies.
Oh my god.
But I can understand why it would be like frustrating in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, most of my shinies are actually probably events. Because they do events every so often with shiny Pokemon. Like legendaries and stuff.
Yeah, I hope that at some point, like, if I could get my GameCube working, I want to check the save data for Pokemon Box and see what's in there. Because what I want to do is I want to move all of them to Pokemon Bank and then move them all to Pokemon Home.
Man, that was time consuming when I had to move everything from my 3DS games and get them all in the home. And all the bank and then home.
The worst was trying to transfer everything from 3rd gen to 4th gen.
Yeah, is that the PAL Park?
The PAL Park, because
Yeah. You had to catch them again, right?
in Diamond and Pearl, you could only use one of the cartridges once a day.
Yeah.
I think in Platinum it might be like that too, but in Heart Gold Soul Silver they made it so you can use them as many times as you want.
Yeah, the thing is I didn't start transferring any Pokemon forward until Gen 5, so... Like, it transferred from Gen 5 into Gen 6. So I didn't have to do that, but I'm aware of how time-consuming it was, and...
Gen 5 was, like, the way the transfer was okay. Like, it was more or less like playing a little mini game, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, shit.
I got this.
And then after that, it's just moving everything to bank, and then moving everything to home.
Ow, ow.
I hope home is supported for a long time, so it doesn't have to transfer from one
You're
service
right,
to another
yeah.
again.
I get why.
Really hope.
Go ahead.
We can only hope that like it doesn't like they don't like they can make new ones like every generation.
Like I feel like at this point, like we're at a point right now where where Pokemon Home, I think that's going to be supported for a long time.
I hope,
Yeah.
but I feel like they said that Bank was gonna be
Phased out.
like, no, I feel like at some point they said it was gonna be like long term, like not just a couple generations.
Something along the lines of that.
And
Again, I don't fully keep up with Pokemon as much as I used to. So like, there's only some things I don't really know.
yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point they implied that it was like gonna be like their ongoing way to transfer Pokemon, and they only really had it for Gen 6 and 7.
Yeah,
I think it's something. Yeah.
I get why they ended up switching from Bank to Home, since different infrastructure with 3DS to Switch. But I think moving forward, like
Gotcha.
they're gonna have to keep it with what they have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the upside, like this, unlike Bank, which seemed to only support 3DS, Home already supports Switch and mobile devices, so
Yeah.
that
Wait,
implies
come back.
more flexibility.
Make up your mind, dumbass.
Wait, they just left again?
No, it
Turned
just
around,
it just kept going.
It turned around and then it went back in there. It was like, I don't know the directions. Do you guys help?
Listen, this map is confusing. I get lost too. I'm willing to concede that one to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still moving.
What?
Oh no,
Barmy's like, Barmy's like, you live here.
It's a big place to live. If I lived in a mansion, I think I'd probably get lost sometimes.
Probably. I've never been like a person who likes mansions. Too many rooms, too much space for no good reason. besides-
I've never
Okay.
been in an actual mansion, but my grandparents used to have a really large house. That
I've been
felt
in one,
like a
like, one
mini
time.
mansion.
The only time I've ever been in a mansion was I went to Long Island, and there's a McDonald's inside a mansion. They call it the McMansion.
Oh, right.
It's one of those things where you have to experience at least once. I mean, the food is exactly the same as any old McDonald's, but it's not even about the food. It's about the experience actually being there.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, my grandparents' house was like 6 or 8 bedrooms or something, and like had like maybe 5 or 6 bathrooms, and like it was big. It wasn't a mansion, but it was really big.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like the basement was like 3 times the size of like my current apartment. So like
Damn.
Yes.
maybe bigger actually. Okay, did you get the things you needed?
Alright, I know I got a good amount of silk from that fight because like it dropped a lot of it.
Did you get anything from the little guys?
I kept trying to hit them, but like I didn't. I think the ones that are attached to them, like they don't really die that easy, don't they? 'Cause, like it's only like part of the attack rather than like its own individual monster.